Ba ba da ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba. Super dogs. All right, Spacernauts. Well, here I am in Fortnite, Chapter 6, Season 3, the Super Season as Superman. Look at this. Look at my cape. This is the original Superman from, like, what was that, Chapter 2, Season 4, or something like that, a long time ago. But that's not the point of this video. We are actually going to talk about space dogs, because one of the best parts of this season is the fact that KRYPTO the space dog is in Fortnite. In fact, that's Superman's dog, KRYPTO, and we're going to talk a little bit about him, see if we can summon him maybe once or twice, and talk about his history and the close ties he has to real life space exploration. So first, I guess we gotta find a place to land that may or may not have KRYPTO. We could go to the academy. I like coming over here. So we're gonna go over here and make our way in. Hopefully we'll find some KRYPTO dogs. By the way, look at this. This is the Superman glider. So he's falling. It's totally different than a normal one. He's got, actually this is his contrail thing, right? Woo! He puts the one arm out, and then his glider is him on his cape. Isn't that cool? Like, he's got this fist out, like the classic Superman flying pose. He deploys his glider, and he just kind of zooms down with this red cape, this trail. I bet you people can see me from forever. But this is awesome. They don't do this very often. You don't have like those unique kind of glider things, but it's really nice when they do. I think the stairs are the only ones that I think that do that. Some of those ones that you ride on, that you stand on top of. So let's talk about space dogs. So KRYPTO the dog as Superman's dog. Is someone landing over here? No, it doesn't look like it. That's great. So KRYPTO the dog debuted in DC Comics in, I think, I want to say like 1957, like before the actual, no, maybe earlier than that. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Great. So I just looked it up, and KRYPTO the space dog. So he debuted. Really nice. Some gloves off the bat. This is great. Wow, I'm full up on gold already. Grab this. We'll grab this. This is why I like this spot. There's a lot of chests. Not a lot of people come here. We'll get some heals. Anyway, so KRYPTO debuted in 1955, which is, oh, the shield. That's one of the quest items. We need that. Okay, great. And here it is. Look, KRYPTO. Wonderful. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need. All right, but here is the KRYPTO treat. This is how you can summon KRYPTO the space dog. KRYPTO is Superman's dog from Krypton. He actually was Superman's dog who launched into space before Superman, because Jor-El, Superman's dad, wanted to test the rocket for KRYPTO. He actually debuted in DC Comics in 1955. That's actually 2 years before dogs started flying in orbit, which was Laika, the Soviet dog, who I actually just recently found out wasn't the first dog in space. She was just the first dog in orbit, which it never dawned on me that the Soviet Union launched dogs into space before that. But they launched a few dogs on suborbital flights first. Some of them survived, some of them didn't. Laika sadly did not survive her flight, but that was like, they were the pioneers. Laika was the first living creature in orbit, which is pretty cool. But KRYPTO had her beat. KRYPTO had her beat as a space science dog. So let's check out KRYPTO here in game, because KRYPTO is his dog. And if you haven't seen, which I'd be surprised if that's the case, KRYPTO is going to be in the new Superman movie by James Gunn. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? We got to get out of here. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention, and now we got to go. Let's just try to get ahead of the storm. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. All right, here's KRYPTO. Let's summon our KRYPTO dog. Let's go, buddy. We got two of them. Look at that. He comes from space, and I missed. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They dance around, and then they're going to fly up, just like from the movie. I think that's great. Where'd he go? Where'd this guy go? Buddy. Where'd he go? He left. Oh, he's over here. I see you. I see you, buddy. Buddy. Super dog cats. We're just talking about a super dog. Very appropriate timing. Oh, look, we got more crypto. Hooray. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll get this here. And let's go ahead and get to the next zone. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba. Super dogs. Whoa. More crypto dogs. Yeah. I know. You can only carry 2, and you saw how he comes down. He comes down from space. He slams down, doing some impact damage, and you can do it twice. So Crypto is great. Crypto, you know, has been in the game all season, which is great. And in the lore, in Superman lore, oh, there's someone else coming. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted. But, buddy, here he comes. I love it. Let's throw one more. Got him. One more. I got him. Sport Master. You are the goodest boy. You are the best boy. He's gonna take his treat, and he goes. I love that. I love that. That's so awesome. So yeah, so the whole idea is that they launched Crypto into space to test the capsule that they would then send Superboy, or I guess baby Superman. How do you? I lost all my stuff. What happened to all my stuff? My shotgun. Well, we'll grab this shotgun for now. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I got rid of it when I got the second Crypto, and it was worth it. Was it not? Let's grab this. Thank you very much. And so they launched Crypto into space to make sure the capsule worked, which it did. And then he was like knocked off course. He was like hibernating or something. He got knocked off course, and he arrived after Superboy landed, so that he could grow up as Kal-El's, as Superman's pet dog, which I think is absolutely adorable. So that way he grows up with Crypto, and they, you know, become friends. He has similar powers. You saw he can fly. He has super strength. And if you haven't seen the trailer, in the trailer for the new Superman movie, he rescues Superman, which is pretty cool. So they fight crime together. But the real ties, I think, are really fun. And I was actually really surprised that Crypto preceded real-life space dogs in orbit by 2 years. I thought that it was something that was inspired. Oh, we're going to get the car. I can show off my Superman car. It was something that was inspired by the space age, so that they made Superman have a dog after it became clear. It was about the best I could do for a Superman car. What do you think? You know, it's like blue, but then like traces of red for his cape. I don't know. It was the best I could do. But no, you know, the I guess hard truth is that he was in like the DC lore long before dogs were actually flying in orbit. And of course, you know, Laika didn't really survive. It's really kind of a tragic story that Laika launched into orbit, and they didn't have a way to bring her back. That's something that they did change later on, but that first dog in orbit did not survive, so sadly. And the next dogs that went to space, into orbit, pardon me, Strelka and Belka, they did survive. They actually came back, and they were recovered, and they became heroes of the Soviet, I guess what, Union, the Republic. Now, animals, of course, were used all over. Oh, we got the A. Nice. Animals were used as like test subjects for a lot of space agencies. There's a car pulling up on us. I would like a better shotgun. You know what? Maybe I'll get this mask. No. Yeah. Let's grab the mask. Let's get the mask. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Buddy. That's what I thought. I don't like this. There's too many people here. Let's go. Is that a Crypto? It is. Okay, we have to stop for this. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to regenerate our health. We are regenerating now. We're gonna faster increase it up. We're gonna grab our Crypto. All right, we have to summon Crypto. Where did this guy go? Yeah, I see you. I see you, buddy. Buddy. Let's go. Let's go. No, okay. I thought I was gonna try to get him, but he's too far away. And the storm is coming. Oh, buddy. You this guy, man. What was that? He like froze me or something. I do not like that. What? Oh, we missed them. Crypto, you're still a good dog. You're still a good dog. Where's my car? Where's my car? Where's my car? Wow, I think I just drove my car into the lake. That's very possible. Buddy, buddy. Got him. Nope, nope. It's another Superman. We are leaving. We are leaving. Oh my gosh, hit a tree. Do I have time? I don't have time. I don't have time. There's another crypto! Whoa! Well, I guess if you have to be eliminated by someone, being eliminated by another Superman is probably, like, you know, acceptable, right? But this was just a quick video just to talk about how awesome Crypto is. In the game, he deals like a whole bunch of damage, which is really, really great. And we're going to see him in the movie as well when it comes out on July 11th. Actually, he may be out by the time you're listening to this already. And clearly, he's got a big role to play in that film, just as he has in this entire season of Fortnite. So, you know, Crypto the dog came from space. Russia launched actual dogs into space over and over again, but Crypto came first. And I think that's great, but let me know what you think about Crypto the space dog in Fortnite. Is he fun to play with? Do you just let him go by? Don't you think he's the goodest boy? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, I think that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite Superman movie is in the comments below, by the way. I'm very interested to see where they all say. I like the original, although I did see Superman 4 in the theaters, and I don't know, I kind of like Superman Returns a bit. But until then, I will see you all in the next one. You stay safe out there on the island. Don't get lost in space and stay super, because Superman is coming, and so is Crypto.